So I'm doing a juice cleanse. Listen, I've been wanting to do one of these, just like honestly for the fun of it. Like I just think it would be a fun time. I don't think juice cleanses actually really do much for you, like health-wise, let's be real. It's more the mental game. This is not sponsored at all. Like I fully just went off and paid for this. And I've done this once a couple years ago and I just want to do it again. Just let me have my white girl moment, okay? Just let me embrace who I am for a sec, okay? Listen, but let me just have my juice, okay? Just, you know what I mean? I don't want to hear it, okay? So the brand that does it, I did the Karmic ones. I honestly feel like they're the best. Is it overpriced? Yes. Like, could I make these juices myself? Yes. If you want to know how stupid I am, do I have a brand new NutriBullet blender that I haven't even opened yet that I could easily do a juice cleanse with myself? Yes. However, let me live my life. Like, you know what? I don't want to hear nothing out of any of you, okay? I'm doing it for 3 days. I went to the library before as well. You know what? This is another case of I don't want to hear it. I already have a TBR set in place. Like I already have books that I'm meant to be reading, but like just let me live. You know what I'm saying? Like let me live. 172 Hours on the Moon. I've been wanting to read this for like 10 years. It was on my 24 backlist. So now I have it in physical copy. I actually made the library buy this for me. Because they didn't have a copy and I was like, girl, get a copy. Like, I'm not buying it. I was like, one of us has to buy a copy, girlfriend, and it's not gonna be me. So anyway, bless. And then I also got Love Pamela. Okay, let me show you these juices. Let's go. If you've ever wondered what it's like to do a juice cleanse, but you don't hate yourself enough to do it, you can follow me this weekend. Okay, so it gave us a bag. This looks so like a sponsored video, but it's so not. I'm doing the gut health cleanse. The other ones, they have like a bunch of different options of like the cleanses that they do. We have a guide. I think it just says like, it's just telling me some lies about the cleansing process because, so you start with this one. I remember that. You start with Morning Zing. If the fridge is gonna start beeping, we're gonna kill someone. Oh no, then you do Berry Digestive as number 2. Here's the plan. So you drink that 2 hours later, then Leafy Green. Then we have Red Raw, Botanical Tea and Chai. Oh, did I screw that up already? No. Oh, then we have this Botanical Tea, then another Leafy Green. Then you have soup or broth. So I picked these. I picked the green soup. I did the pumpkin one last time. I wanted to try a different one. You can do like either soup or you can do like, they have bone broth. I feel like you need something a bit more filling than bone broth. Otherwise, I actually think I would die. Bee pollen and almond milk. I don't know why one of them has fully separated. That's a bit nasty. Shut up. Oh my God, just like, can you let me live? Like, let me live. I'm gonna be so over it by tomorrow. I can already tell. See, here's the thing with juice cleanses, okay? It's more the mental thing. It's more the fact that it's like, yes, I can drink juice for 3 days. You know what I mean? I'm doing it more for that. Strengthen my willpower. Oh my God, here it is. So I'm starting officially tomorrow, okay? Goodbye, juicies. Anyways, okay, let me read you this. You wanna hear about this cleanse? Balance out the pH levels in the body. I don't know if that's true, but it's telling me what I want to hear. Your body is always detoxifying, okay? First of all, can I just say that? Your organs already do that for you. A juice cleanse isn't going to do that. Your body is detoxing itself all day, every day anyway. So it's 100% cold pressed juice with low fructose and low sugar. Oh, I am going to turn into an absolute monster. The cleanse process. Tip number 1 literally is cut out the haters. Surround yourself with good people in a clean environment. Basically stay away from people who will like tempt you or put temptations near you, and spend time with people who are supportive of the cleanse, which is not you guys, so I shouldn't be doing this vlog, but lucky you can't talk. Lucky you're stuck behind that screen. Respect the first day. It's typically the hardest. That is a lie. The hardest day is not the first day. The hardest day is day number 2. Day number 2, you're like, I'm over it. Day number 1, you're excited to do it. Day number 2, you're over it. Day number 3, you're like, here we go, it's the home stretch. Regular routines such as lunch and dinner become free time. That is like the worst thing I've ever read. You can spend that going for a walk. How often should I cleanse? Cleansing every 1 to 2 weeks is a great starting point. Karmic, be so for real. Every 1 to 2 weeks. I respect the grift, but like, please. You don't need to be cleansing 1 to 2 weeks. Like, let's be actually so for real, please. Can I exercise? It's recommended that you only do light exercise, stretching or walking. Can I eat anything? No. However, if you need to eat, please do it. We recommend steamed vegetables, a boiled egg, or 6 to 10 raw almonds as a snack. All items are to be consumed 90 minutes apart, so that's every hour and a half. Try to spread the consumption throughout the day as much as possible. So I'm gonna die. Look at my juice cleanse. Can you see? See juices.
Oh my God. Wait, show me again.
Look at them all.
That's fucking ridiculous.
What do you mean? Okay, you know what? The cleanse literally told me to cut out negative people and haters. I can't talk to you for the next 3 days while I'm doing my cleanse because you've proven to be a hater.
What's the point of it? It just seems like one of those bullshit diet fads.
It is. 100% it is, but it's fun. Man, you're actually a hater for real. You know what? See you in 3 days. Bye.
Huh?
See you. I'm sorry, I have to cut out the haters. I can't have people like you in my life while I'm trying to reach my goals. Good morning. Okay. It's day 1. Amazing. Let's do it. Okay, this is the first one. Morning Zing. Fire up your metabolism, stimulate digestion and hydration. Lemon, ginger, mint, cinnamon, and filtered water. And then I have to have the next one 90 minutes later. I have to head off to a job site. So I'm gonna take this into the car with me and drink it. Oh. Hanging this mirror here, best idea I've ever had. Because every time I'm about to leave the apartment, I just fit check real quick. Okay, let's try. Oh, it smells like flowers. Oh, it smells like mint. Apparently you can have this cold. Sorry, apparently you can have this hot. So if it was like wintertime, you could turn it into like tea. Okay, I'm back. This vlog so far is just me in my kitchen. Sorry. It's time for me to have the second juice. I think I'm gonna go down to the park. I think I'm gonna take my journal. I'll bring one of these. I don't know which one to do. Do I do 172 hours or do I do Love Pamela? I think I'm gonna do Pamela's one. I've been loving like autobiographies at the moment. So I just read Priscilla Presley's memoir and her daughter's one. And then I'll read this after. I've done Morning Zing. Now we're doing Berry Digestive. Next one. This is what's in this one. This one's weird. I didn't know Pamela Anderson was Canadian. She's from like this really small town in Canada, from like a really poor family. Her dad seemed crazy. But you know what's hilarious? The story of her arriving in LA. When she moves to LA, it was crazy because it's like she goes for this one Playboy shoot and then they're all like, stay, we'll make you a star. And she rings her mum and her mum's like, stay there, you know what I mean? Like, we're not gonna hold you back. And she moves into this like mansion and there's some random old rich guy who's just like paying for like literally buying her cars, bags, like putting her up in his house, like, and he's not even getting anything out of her. And she's just like, la la la, like private tennis lessons, like literally just living the absolute dream. It's so funny because she was so naive about it. And then she meets this other guy who's like, yeah, don't be accepting all that. Like you're walking into a really bad trap. And she's like, oh. Juice number 3. The next one is called Leafy Green. This one's gonna make me feel the healthiest, but I know it's the one that's gonna make me the saddest. Kale, cucumber, spinach, celery, and lemon. Antioxidants and phytonutrients that support anti-aging and enhance energy. Okay, what's in this thing again? Oh, it smells green. It smells like celery. You can only smell celery and kale. Oh, the celery, she's there. Oh, the celery. Well, hopefully this will anti-age me back to 2 days ago when I decided to do this cleanse so I can change my mind. Yeah, these ones suck. And the fact that there's 2 of these in the cleanse is so unfair. You know, this cleanse is just gonna get harder and harder because it's all well and cute now, but I know tomorrow when I don't care anymore and I have to drink this one, that's when you might see a tantrum. It's 5 o'clock. Time for another juice. We have this one. Oh, it smells like just beetroot. This one is gonna stain everything if it spills. Okay. Oh, that one's really nice. Okay, this one's my favorite one so far. Like, it's 5 o'clock and all I've had today is juice, right? Like, I didn't start drinking the juices until 12 o'clock, right? Like, I don't really have an appetite in the mornings. I don't know, I just never, like, I've always been a really intuitive eater, always. If I'm hungry, I eat, and if I'm not hungry, I stop. I've always been like pretty good about that. I guess that works for me, but I'm noticing at the moment, like I'm not, like I have the feeling of hunger, like I could so easily go and eat something, but I'm not like starving, like I'm hungry type of feeling. You know what I mean? Like the difference between feeling hungry and like needing to eat. I also haven't drunk any water today, but I feel like the juice counts as water, right? Man, this is starting to suck. I'm making an egg because you're allowed to have 1 egg. Botanical tea and chia. So I decided to have the egg now because I thought about it. I'm like getting hungry now And I know that in 11 minutes, like this is not gonna do anything for me. It's a tea. Botanical tea and chia seeds. Hibiscus, licorice root, filtered water, and chia. Like this is literally a tea. This is not gonna fill me up at all. I read some more funny story. I've just been lying on the couch reading my Kindle because like literally I'm noticing that I have no energy, obviously. And I'm thinking about food so much. Like really. Ew, why does it look so dark in here? Okay, ladies, the time has come. Okay, I had an egg and I feel alive again. Brought me back from the dead. Here's the label. Oh my god, I'm so happy I ate that egg. It's refreshing, but like this would have actually sent me into a spiral. I kind of want to get some of the chia seeds. The hibiscus tea is actually really nice, but was that a mistake? The cleanse is starting to be annoying. We've reached that point. Man, the fact that the next juice is gonna be a green one and not the soup is like actually devastating. I've honestly wronged myself because I normally eat dinner around this time, and I've actually cooked myself by starting so late in the day, because now my dinner times have to be pushed back to like 9 o'clock or something like that, when I normally eat at like 7. Or I'll eat at like 5 and then I'll eat again later. Oh my god, I can't stop thinking about like the foods I want to eat. And okay, so how I feel at the moment is I feel like pretty alright. Obviously my mood is fine, but I'm a pretty happy person in general. Like these days I'm a pretty happy person in general. Go back on my channel a few years ago, I was literally the most like jaded, negative, like just awful person ever. She's turned a new leaf. But I'm pretty much always in a good mood and like happy and whatever. So I knew my mood would be fine, but like I feel tired. I don't have a headache, but I feel like you know when you sleep for too long, or you know when you have a nap, like if you don't normally nap, you know when you like have a nap accidentally and you wake up and you're like, whoa. That's how I feel, like a little bit hazy. Let's set the timer for this final green juice. You know what though? It's good because now, have a look. Come have a look at this. This is what we have left, right? So in an hour and a half, we have this one, another green one. This is actually going to be depressing, but whatever. Then I get to have soup, and then this looks like it would be kind of filling. And then we do it all again tomorrow. Do you see all the like seeds in the bottom? Ew. I guess this is the final juice of the day, because the next one is soup and the next one after that is almond milk. So final juice. I'm starting to feel hungry, but I feel like this will maybe fill me up. Oh, nah. Nah. Why 2 of these? Like, that's what I would like to know. It's gonna take everything in me to not cheat on this cleanse. I'm so sad. Like, it's not hard because I'm hungry and whatever. Like, I'm not hungry. I want to eat something that tastes good. You know what I mean? Like I'm missing the taste. Yeah, girl. Yeah. Exactly. Come here. Oh, come here. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Oh my god, I can't open it. Oh my god. No, what is going on? I don't need this right now. Oh my god, come on. No, this is actually not okay. Come on. Come on. Yo, no, like for real. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm so excited. It looks so bad. Pumpkin low-key was better, but this is good as well. Okay, we have the final one. Bee pollen and almond milk. Almonds, bee pollen, raw honey, filtered water, Himalayan salt. It literally just tastes like almond milk. I'm actually about to pass out. See you later. Good morning. I feel like I have a pain in my side. And I don't know what all that's about. Day 2. Oh my god. Morning zing. Should I have it hot? Nah. I'm starting 2 hours earlier today. I'm starting at 10. Because yesterday I started at 12 and I was having to drink that thing at like midnight. Not a vibe. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to go to sleep. Anyways, I'm not gonna like update every single juice I drink today because we did that yesterday. Today it's gonna be more about the books I'm reading. I'm just gonna do my juice thing in the background. So I think I'm gonna start Love Pamela properly. Let's try to finish it actually. Let's just try to read that. Because I don't want to take too much time reading those books because I just picked them up on a whim, but I have a TBR of things that I wanted to read, so. Oh my god, I almost fell. Okay, hi. Been reading more of Pamela. I'm almost finished. Apparently Pamela hasn't even seen the tape. Like even to this day, she still hasn't seen the tape, which I totally understand that. But also that's kind of crazy when you think about it, because especially with how popular it got, I wouldn't be able to know that it's the thing that everyone's talking about and it's videos of me, but like not knowing what they were. Don't you reckon? Especially with like her kids were getting bullied about it, and the fact that she still hasn't seen the tape, because it's not like a tape that they made. Like they were just video recording always, like on their camcorder. They recorded everything. They recorded their regular lives, they recorded whatever, and so that was obviously on there too. So that's one thing I didn't know, is it wasn't just like a tape they made like Kim Kardashian or something. It was like their camcorder got stolen out of their safe. That's where they got the footage from their like home videos. And the thing that's crazy, I think Tommy Lee watched it and he told her like, yeah, it's not great. The fact that she hasn't seen, I mean, you know what, you don't really need to see it, do you? But also I feel like I wouldn't be able to sleep at night. But people always ask, would you rather know the truth or live in blissful ignorance? This is a prime example of someone picking blissful ignorance. She doesn't want to know what everyone's watching. But it's also crazy because I feel like you're either that type of person or you're not, though, because I think my mind would start to think of like worst case scenario. Like I would probably make it out to be even worse in my own head. I don't know. Actually, you tell me. Are you the type of person that needs to know the truth, or are you happy to live in blissful ignorance? What you don't know can't hurt you type of thing. Another thing that's crazy while we're here, the fact that her and Tommy Lee, their whole love story is like crazy. Everyone knows who Pam Anderson is. I don't think a lot of people know a lot about her, which was like me. That's why I read this, and it's kind of blowing my mind because I had no idea that her and Tommy Lee, they met outside like a concert or a club or a party or something, and she was getting into a car, and I think he like called out to her through the window, and then she said, I'm staying at this hotel, ha ha ha, and then drove away. And then it was like this chase of like him trying to get in contact with her and him trying to find where she was staying, and she was like treating it like a joke. And like anyway, she went to South America for work and she's like, don't show up, and then he shows up, and then somehow they end up like going on this wild like 48 hours or 24 hours together where they just go out and like party, and they go on this bender. They end up getting married the same day that they like first officially hung out. I mean, I'm all for, you know, like when you know, like I believe that, but one day, like 24 hours, insane. And the fact that they had 2 kids and were together for that long anyway, like that's actually insane. I literally can't believe that, but hey. Which is why I read that and I was like, Pamela, hey, peace and love, it seemed to half work out at least. And then I just can't. We've finished it. This has been so nice being inside all day reading, I'll be honest with you. But I am itching to go outside. I've also committed to drinking more water today. I think that's what gave me like a headache yesterday. I'm still like 2 juices away from the soup. I'm like actually so annoyed, but hey. Drinking a lot more water has actually helped a lot because like I don't have a headache today. And I still feel really tired and like low energy, but I don't know. It's also like not as hot today, so that's probably a factor. I don't know. Now we're gonna read that other book, 172 Hours on the Moon. I think I'm gonna go down to the park after all. I really feel like I need to go outside. Here's my fit. I literally look like, the only way that I can describe today's outfit is supermarket mum. You either get it or you don't. You know what I'm saying? It's the dad shoes, it's the flare leggings, it's the striped jumper that cuts off at the most awkward point. Just gonna get some steps in before I have to pick up my 3 kids and do a supermarket run. You know what I'm saying? You can't be cool and hot every day. You need to throw a wild card in there every now and then. Keep people guessing. I got my juices. This is supposed to be a scary book, but honestly, I'm failing to work. I don't know, it's like kind of boring. I found this as like a recommendation through Goodreads, like in high school, right? So I've been wanting to read this for years. And I remember at the time, like all the reviews I was reading is everyone being like, oh my God, this was like terrifying. This was so scary. Where? Where? So this is about 3 teenagers. They win this like lottery to be chosen to go accompany these astronauts to the moon, to like revisit the exact same spot where Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin went, like back in the 60s. So there's this base that was built in the 70s up there that they're intending on staying in. But there's kind of like some questions about if it's like safe, because it's been there for like decades and like no one's been up there to check on it, if all the equipment's still functioning and stuff. So like all the technology and all of the food have been there since the 70s. It's kind of like jank vibes for them up there. As expected, what a disaster. Everything is falling apart. Why would you send a bunch of teenagers up there when half the stuff hasn't been tested in years? What? Why does this keep happening? No, come on. This is actually not right. Who who makes these? Dude, I've been trying to open this for like 5 minutes. I just want my soup. Oh my God. I'm not trying to get copywritten. It's not worth all that. I'm so, like, it's not worth all that. That's actually insane. I'd rather starve than go through that again. Whoever's in charge of putting the lids on those jars, like, please fire them. Please fire them. That literally took all the strength I had left. Hello there. I'm heading downstairs to meet my dad. Here's my outfit of the day. Hello. Okay, we're ready for our next juice. Cry. You know, it's a test of my mental strength, you know? Next one, going strong. I look pale, but it's not because I'm malnourished. It's because I forgot to put on bronzer, okay? Listen. Oh. Are you okay? I'll tell you something for free. This, you gotta really psychologically trick yourself into thinking you're having a fun time. You gotta like really, oh my God, yum. You know what I'm saying? I'm having a stunning time. Is this doing irreparable damage? Physically, probably not. Mentally, yes. Wow, I'm so full. Reading is giving me a headache. Let me read you the Daily Stoic for today. Look, we're almost done, guys. Okay, ready? Here's today's one. The sword dangles over you. Don't behave as if you're destined to live forever. Well, when I'm done with this cleanse, don't tell me that I can't live forever. What's fated hangs over you. As long as you live and while you can, become good now. There's an ancient story of a courtier who had made light of the responsibilities of his king. To prove he was mistaken, the king arranged to switch places with the courtiers. Is that the right way to say that? So that he could experience what it was like to be a king. The king made only one other adjustment. He hung a sword by a hair over the throne to illustrate the peril and burden of kingship as well as the constant fear of assassination. We call that dangling reminder of death and difficulty the sword of Damocles. The reality is that a similar sword hangs over all of us. Life can be taken from us at any moment, and that threat can send us into one of two directions. We can fear it and dread it, or we can use it to motivate us, to do good and to be good. Because the sword is dangling and there's nothing else to be concerned with. Would you rather it catch you in the middle of some shameful, selfish act, like cheating on your juice cleanse? Or would you rather it catch you waiting to be good in the future? Neither? Oh, that's the point. See? Neither. I would rather it catch me while I'm doing good. There you go, ladies. You're welcome. Words to live and die by, everyone. Okay, that was our Daily Stoic. You're welcome. Let's see. Oh, you've got to be joking again? What a way to end the vlog. Sorry. The juice cleanse is finished. It was actually really hard. Okay, so I thought I would just like update you with my final thoughts on this book because I finished the juice cleanse before I finished the book, obviously. I feel like you don't know how high the stakes are until like a character dies. Because it could be one of those YA books where it's like, oh no, but like no one's gonna die. When the first two dudes died, I was like, oh. The two engineers went out. They went out to check something and then like the door like shut behind them. And then they just were like, oh cool, there's nothing we can do. Like we don't have enough air to go back to the main area. They had like 20 minutes of air or something and like they were going to run out of air, but like it would take longer than 20 minutes for the other people to come out and unlock the door for them. And so it was just like this really grim moment where these two engineers were sitting in this tunnel. Cool, like I guess that's it. And so they just decided to like take off their helmets and end it. I couldn't even imagine being in a situation like that. It's just like absolute hopelessness. The ending, it just got really grim. I wouldn't say it was scary, but it was just like grim. You know what I mean? Everything ends up like breaking. They end up stranded on the moon, obviously. And then there's this like weird entity up on the moon. Overall, it was good. I wish I'd read it maybe years ago. That's probably the only thing. And then the ending was like so predictable. So yeah, I don't know. I think I'll give it like 3 stars. That's that. I completed the juice cleanse. I succeeded. Probably won't do one again. Thank you for watching. Have a fabulous end of the year and I'll see you soon.